Hi there! Thanks for joining me for another technique video. This month I'm going to show you how I made this background here on this card. I'm calling it Stippling with Twinkling H20's. And this technique I originally learned how to do in the Technique Junkies newsletter from December of '06, and it was originally submitted by someone named Kim Bennington Thompson. So let's get started and I'll show you how I do it. The first thing you want to do is take a piece of white cardstock. I am using the Stamper Select White from Paper Tray Ink, but you can use anything you want. This is cut 3 3/4 by 5. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to take some Twinkling H20's. The ones that I'm going to use are the Sky Blue, and I believe this is the Bougainvillea. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but anyways, it's kind of a purple color. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get them wet. You're going to go ahead and just take a mister and just go ahead and just sprinkle some or spray some water in, just to water them down a little bit and get them soft. Okay, now what you're going to do to the tool that you're going to be using for your stippling, you're not going to be using a regular stippling brush, but you're going to be using textured shelf liner paper. As you can see, this one I've already I've already used it, but basically this is what it looks like when you get it. It comes in a big roll, and you can get it at the grocery store. This one I think is called Magic Cover Grip. You guys can see that. So anyways, just cut yourself a couple of pieces of this, and then you're going to take it and you're just going to kind of wad it up a little bit so that the texture, you can see the texture, and go ahead and pounce it into your Twinkling H20, and just go ahead and just start pouncing it onto your cardstock, just like that. And you just want to go ahead and you want to keep dabbing it into your little pot and then applying it to your cardstock, and then go ahead and you can keep getting it, you can keep adding more water to keep it from getting too dried out, and just go ahead and keep doing this in a random pattern. I would suggest you start with the first color and just kind of randomly just stipple this on. Basically you're just pouncing it around, really, is what you're doing, so it's more of kind of a faux stippling kind of thing. And just go ahead and pounce on the first color just randomly around, just like this. Now if you don't have Twinkling H20's, that's fine. You can actually use just a regular watercolor, would do as well. The kind of watercolors that you have to add water to. And you can always add a little bit of sparklings. You can add, glitter or something to it to make it sparkling. So now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go with another piece of the shelf liner paper, and now I'm going to go ahead and bring in my second color, which is this blue. And I'm just going to kind of put that over here where I've got the empty white space, so that now I'm kind of blending the two together. So hopefully you guys can see that okay. I'm going to add more water. If you guys, don't like getting your fingers messy, you can always, wear gloves for this one, but it washes off. So, you don't really have to worry too much about it staining. So now, as you can see, I'm just going ahead and I'm adding my second color. And I just continue to pounce it on. There's all kinds of different things you can use to get different textures. I'm sure, you can play around with it and find things other than shelf liner paper would be fun to try too, but the shelf liner paper is cheap and it's pretty, you can get it pretty easily at a grocery store, so it's a fun thing to use, and it makes, as you can see, it makes great textured backgrounds. So let's just go a little bit more with the blue. Bring it back in over here, just like that. And then I think I'll go back in once more with the purple, and you just really just keep playing with it until you have it covered as much as you would like. I'm just going to add just a little bit more purple to this one just to show you what it looks like. And it's just about done. Might want to add a little bit more here in the middle. So there you are. Really easy to do. I just wanted to show you another kind of shelf liner paper that I have. This one's got a little bit thicker pattern to it, and I had done this one earlier with this one, so you can see the difference between the two different shelf liner papers, different patterns. So anyways, that's it. Let me bring the finished card back again. To finish off this card, I added a stamped image. I went ahead and stamped the Bunches of Flakes image. This was an Angel Company stamp. I'm not sure if it's still available or not, but I'll put it in the dimensions at the end of the video. And I went ahead and I stamped that in black VersaFine and colored it in with Prismacolor pencils and blended with Gamsol. And then I matted it on a piece of Indian Corn Blue cardstock, which is from Close to My Heart. Matted that on our faux twinkled piece, and did another mat of the Indian Corn Blue behind it, and to finish it off, black mat, and the final card size is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and added 2 purple brads on either side. So that's it. Let me know if you have any questions, and please let me know if there's any techniques that you'd like me to do next year. I would be more than happy to give them a try if I don't know how to do them. So anyways, that's it for now. Thanks again for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next month for another technique video then.